The revolution that we need to stop this, to prevent this and what happened there from continuing, is not to allow this to continue to infect our political environment. I know that Kamala, for many of you all who are wanting revolution, doesn't provide you with the level of revolution and finality that you're looking for. A long time ago, what we should have done was to have gotten rid of the Electoral College and to have made the efforts to play the long game that degenerate, not Kamala, I'm not talking about Kamala, I'm talking about Trump, that degenerate's core base has engaged in. You see, what's going to be required for the level of revolution that you all want is that you all are going to have to own the state and local scene. Because I don't know if you've paid attention to the long game that the other side's degenerates have been playing, but they knew that it was going to take them 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years in order to get to where we are, the point that we are at right now, at the precipice of what we're at right now. And they played that game. And for better or for worse, they've played it more successfully with a level of sycophantry that is required to get us to the point to where they could reverse some of the just basic core rights that our ancestors had secured. And the only way to fix the situation, it's not to not participate, and it's not to devolve in to the stance that that you can vote for third party and that or you just won't vote at all. Because what's going to happen is the degenerates, the lawless, the mediocre, the man children, the bigots, they're going to be in control. Kamala is not going to fix everything. Okay. Because a lot of people are taking on this weird position that a lot of people took during Obama's administration. That is not where we need to be. We need to be tactical and we need to be strategic. And people need to begin to understand that. Because the degenerates, they understood the assignment. And even if they had to make cultists and sycophants of those on their side to get the unanimity that they needed in order to dissolve America back into white male-led patriarchy, they did it. And so now I hear a lot of different opinions about how we need to proceed forward, and none of them have the decades worth of planning and action that it's going to take to do what they want. But revolution is possible. I'm going to give you the short primer on it. Revolution is possible when you seize the state and local governing positions for each of your states. That's your short path. We can work on destroying the Electoral College. We can continue to fight MAGA, but it's just going to evolve into something worse than it already is. I'm going to put out a video after this one because I don't want this one to run long. Watch that video. You all need to understand what's about to happen. If you go back and you've been paying attention to my videos, you understand I haven't been wrong. And it's not, for me, it's not about being right. It's about saving the future. And what I see out of younger and younger voters is hey, two wrongs aren't going to make a right. There's the continual statement of voting for the lesser of two evils is not going to give us the revolution that we want. And there are no plans. Maybe you guys are talking to each other in ways that are off screen, which is great. But you need to understand something. The Electoral College was created by degenerates like Trump and his family and what they represent. And they rigged the system in their favor. So you can put up all the third party candidates that you want so you can get unanimity of the sycophants that the degenerates have. You're dead in the water. So I want to encourage you all to go and vote against the degenerates. That's it. Because right now it's too late. Because I don't think, I'll make another video on this, but I don't think you guys realize that if you think you're going to cause a revolution, and that revolution is going to occur by you getting out and protesting What you need to go back, do, and look at Occupy Wall Street. Look at what happened with BLM. Look at how fast they turn on you all, and look at what they're doing in Palestine. They want you to amass yourselves in groups right now so they can, once they seize power, declare martial law. And they want to be able to use the tactics that they've used on the Palestinians in order to oppress and destroy you. They want to push you into an area. Like, Texans are dumb enough to think that if they secede from the Union, that things are just going to be so much better. When you can't even supply electricity for yourself, your governing officials are corrupt, and they let you die yearly, multiple times a year through multiple events, right? And so I think you all, hey, I hate to say this, but I think you all need to watch what happens with Texas if they do secede from the Union, because you're just going to see another Palestine. But I digress. In short, if you want the revolution that you want, and you want that revolution to be fast, you need to seize control of the state and local positions of power. See how the Supreme Court's been deferring to the states, and they're just so state righty. Have y'all noticed that? That's your fastest way. Attack, fight for that, because trying to wait to elect a president who would fight for you in the ways that each of you individually need is preposterous. And I'm going to tell you that because we are the United States, we are the United Corporations of America. The wishes of the billionaires and the trillionaires, the billionaires and millionaires, those individuals, that's who either of those individuals are there to preserve. So you need to fight at the state and local levels to gain the level of control and sophistication of ability to aggregate and to amass power in ways that they think they have on lock. Okay? Good luck.